Oi, welcome back. Yes, I am sorry there was no video of this last week. I was really busy. At least not really well, just really I was busy. Yep, school stuff. At least because, we're pretty much we're at the end of the school semester, finishing up on classes, assignments and stuff. But yeah, but that's pretty much finished now, and all we have left is exams. So yeah. Anyway, enough about my personal life. Welcome back to Valhalla. Rent is due on the 30th. Make sure your account is necessary 10,000. We need about $2,200. 2300 We might be able to make it. We'll see. Anyway, we bought what we wanted, and we also already have what we want for today. So yeah. Hopefully, you don't need to spend any more money. Anyway, 4 says you've been talking a lot with that Alma girl. Jealous? Is 4 jealous? Anyway, news. Birth rates decrease as the youth prefers Lilium Company. It's just so much better than dealing with other people, you know? You can just make your own perfect partner. Oh, and sex is amazing. Don't even get me started. Okay then. Wearing socks or sandals in public is now a crime. Good. It should be a crime. Three days in jail. Well, as punishment for using that abominable combo. Goodbye. Whatever the case, I think I'll simply stick to the right side of the battle. Goodbye, socks and sandals. BTC closing 40% of its bars in Glitch City. You can't keep doing business like this. Glitch City has a negative impact in our earnings and we can't continue in the red. They make a lot of money already and now the crime because they can't have more? Give me a break. Oh yeah, this. Late to the party, augmented eye. Talking says, gods be praised. First silly law I'm all in for. Being only with Lilium can be tiring though. Anyway, new danger you. Any tips for a new friend in this wonderful land? Oh boy. Self-deprecating thread? Don't trust in the White Knights and don't go out after 5 p.m. unless you want to get mugged or murdered. Bring a portable chair everywhere. You'll have to line up for the flower, lol. Get used to eat what you find. Shortage is getting out of hand. I've been eating rice with butter for months now, but I guess it could be worse. The coming here was a mistake. Why would you come here anyway? Visiting family, and now I want to take them out. Do it while you can. Yeah, airlines are leaving the city, lol. Soon we won't even be able to escape. Crying face. Can I even get some weed in this crap hole somewhere? Yeah, just PM'd you, good dealer. You're the man. Unless I'm mistaken, my grandpa lived here before they turned it into Glitch City. Okay, well, that's all the stuff to read, so let's go to work. Good evening. Hey. Okay, so we've almost got everything, but we're still missing a couple of things for Saturday. Alright, we're having a New Year's party. So I designate... I designate you, Gillian Applegate, as official guy who goes to buy the rest of the stuff. Applegate? I have no idea who that is. Why me? I could send Jill, but I wouldn't dare send a lady by herself. And I could go with her, but I believe the bar should have at least 2 people in the vicinity at all times. You're gonna try. You're gonna. Bleh. Why can I not talk? I can never talk. Talking is hard. You're not gonna say anything, Jill? If it means not being delivery girl, I'm happy to fake helplessness. Fine, give me that list. I'll be back sometime. Something tells me you're planning something, boss. What gives you that impression? Call it a gut feeling. Did you know Gil has a crush? What? A client of his, a girl that owns a bazaar. She's been coming onto him for ages, and he's only just started opening up. But he's taking steps backward, and I'm not gonna let him. He's opening up for fuck's sake. And so the errands will take him to the bazaar, I take it. That's right. Huh. Alright then, to the office I go. As for me, we set up the music. Alright, here we go. Set up the music and get to work. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Gil with a crush. Huh. This place? Great. Over this in Kiramiki. Hey. Hey Jill, sorry, but is there anywhere I can hide? There's an unpleasant guy on my trail. Boss, Stocktober incoming. The door's open. Go ahead, the door to the left. Thanks. Rad Jeeper. Hello there. Oh, hi there. The other one, that's the bathroom. Wait, what's the dog doing in the bathroom? Now, where did she? Oh, the hellhole. Perfect. Hey kid, I'll have the usual. Right. Remember me after 2 weeks. Alright, well let's go get his usual drink. I remember his usual drink, a large beer. He's like why is he the one person whose drink I remember? And I never remember anyone else's drink. Here. This seems right. Paper's been a mess lately. You'd think with all that's happening, they'd stay in and do more reports. But they're all asking for vacations and I can't afford to be understaffed. So I had to come up with some sort of reward for whoever produces the most reports. I see no difference in my feed though. Mr. Donovan, I don't mean to sound rude, but you do know the infamy of the augmented eye with the general public, right? A shitty page that will over-sensationalize everything and report useless things. Of course I know. Then why not try to rectify that image? To put it simply, I'm being clutched by the balls. In the non-pleasant way. Okay. Zaibatsu Corp and Company. You have an eye on every publication they haven't bought yet. Report on them once and they'll find out something to find you with. Twice and you'll find your resources severely cut. Anything beyond that, and the best case scenario is that they'll buy the damn operation to keep it quiet. I know there are more newsworthy things than whatever it is the lackeys picked out that week. But if I overstep, my ass is on the line. Huh. Glad to see this hellhole is still in one piece. The BTC has been going apeshit closing bars lately. Oh yeah, that. Yesterday they closed one that served it as a key part of a drug trafficking ring. And last week they closed 3 small bars that served as illegal chicken restaurants. Illegal chicken restaurants? Okay then. Huh. Not to mention, there are like 100 people who have BTC certificates but never use them. Instead, they keep those credentials around to stop police from raiding their homes or warehouses. I don't know about you, but it's obvious to me that some restructuring will begin at the BTC after this whole thing. Man, shit ran deeper than I thought. And no news outlet talks about that. Alright, kid, let's try a moonblast now. Come again? Hey, even I have to break the routine from time to time. A moonblast? Yeah, moonblast. Alright then. Let's give him a big one too, I guess. No, Bronson extract. Here. Now, let's see what the ruckus is about. So... What brought you here? Alright, didn't you see a Lilim coming in here? Blue hair, big tits. She's the one from the Encore concert coming up. Not really. Did she jump up to the roof then? Why were you looking for her? Do you want an interview? Not really, just hitting on her. Wow. Hey, I said hitting on her, not hitting her. Stop glaring. Why, though? Are you that bored? Don't you have, like, a family or something? Have you seen that girl? Hot as tits. Also, hot ass and tits. I'm suffering the weirdest combo of being hard as fuck and curious as shit right now. Okay then, buddy. We get it. You're horny. I want to know just how detailed those King Class CH-1A models are, personally. And so you followed her. And have yet to meet a woman that can resist the charms of Donovan D. Dawson. You're in front of one. And I'm guessing you have quite a selective memory. Like I said, don't you have a family or something? A wife? But that woman cheats on me as much as I cheat on her. In fact, I'm pretty convinced she gets off on the thought of me cheating on her. That Lilim isn't here, huh? I'll have to find a busty enough replacement tonight or I'll explode. Hey, after you're done glaring, please serve me a pile driver. Right. Let's just give him a pile driver. Literally. Yeah, that's just... literally give him a pile driver. Here. Alright. Well, seeing as she's not here, I have no reason to stay. Maybe I'll find someone that looks a bit like her. Guy left. Alright. Thanks for sheltering me, Dana. Hope your sister likes the video. No, thank you. Seems you had the hearty talk. Your boss is such a fun person. Her sister is a fan of mine, so I recorded a small video for her and took a couple of photos. How nice of you. It's nothing really, and she did hide me, so it's the least I could do. But well, we're here already. Mind giving me something sweet? Sure. Miss Idols wants something sweet. So anything sweet, I guess. And we need money, so let's see if we can find something that can give us some money. Piano woman probably will work. Yeah, sure. Have a piano woman. Whoops. Here. Thanks. So, do you know why Donovan was following you? I don't, but I wasn't in the mood to deal with him. His questions were a bit over the line last time too. Not the worst I've dealt with, but I just don't want to humor him. I see. He's like he was just trying to come on to you. You don't say. Well, not like you have a chance anyways. I'm not into older guys and I'm already committed to a relationship. Wait, you are? It's not common knowledge, and the ones that hear it try to dismiss it as rumors, but I've been in a relationship with my producer for a while now. Really. We're both single, and that kind of stuff is bound to happen when you spend so much time together. But it all started when he read an entry I made in my blog about wanting to experience love and the like. He offered to help with that, And after he read it, I thought, sure, why not? I already knew him well enough, so it wouldn't hurt to try. How nice. Just stick in the mud where our planning is due, but he's a sweetheart otherwise. I see. You know, I've met 2 fans of yours lately. Really? Both of them seemed so excited when they were talking about you. It was amazing. I don't like the term fan too much. It strikes me as a bit pretentious in my opinion. I have many fans. Doesn't sit so well. I have many people who like my music. I like many people who like my music better. Fan evokes an even uglier and more pretentious image for me. You like what I do, Jill? Do you like my music? To be honest, I haven't had much exposure to your work, but the few things I've heard are really good. And not gonna lie, having talked to you, I feel like I would support you even if I didn't like it. It's so nice to hear. It still sounds familiar, but do you have anything in like tea? Let me see. Something tea-like. Something bitter but girly is fine too. Something bitter but girly. I thought we might have had something like tea. Let's see then. Sunshine Cloud. Sunshine Cloud. Let's go take a look. Okay, so there is a tea drink, which is I believe is a bottled drink, but we don't have it because apparently you have to buy the drink. It's called Mulan tea, and I guess you have to buy the drink first, so I guess we can't serve it to her. So let's just serve her Sunshine Cloud instead. Yeah, but we need, if you want to get her special ending, then you need the tea. So guess we're not getting her ending. Here. Yeah, this works. Hey, you're a King Class CH1A, right? That I am. Can I ask you something about your model? Sure. Are there any differences between you and a DFC-72? We both serve the same purpose, but DFC-72s have the port on their heads, which makes them more versatile. My line lacks that, or the resilience of the DT-01Ds. DT-01Ds. But we're a tad and more polished elsewhere. More specifically, our voice emulators are more advanced, and our movements are smoother. A trade-off of functionality and power for appearance, you could say. Ah, I see. Anything new for this concert? Well, this is an encore, so we're trying to make it the same for those who couldn't go to the first one. We always try to spice it up, like maybe with a surprise song or something. There was this one time I sang a cover of a song by B-Link. Of course, in return, they sang Your Love is a Drug. Ah. Hey, we have Your Love is a Drug available for our jukebox, so yeah. So you know the B-Link girls? Really nice kids. You'd be surprised how different and from their on-stage personas they are. Really? Suzu, for example, can be really childish at times. She also laughs a lot, and loudly at that. Meanwhile, Aina is a pretty girl through and through. If they're not on tour, she spends her time partying like crazy. Huh, hard to believe. I mean, their image is that of stoic girls with little expression. Almost like living in Victorian dolls or something. Well, they wanted to pop out in the public. They once told me, if we want people to notice us, we have to break the cutesy idol concept. And so they took the opposite route by becoming cool beauties with melancholic songs. I wouldn't say they went the opposite way. The opposite of cutesy idols would be unkempt, tone-deaf girls spewing vitriol and hate. True, I guess. Well, I've gotta go, but let's have a Sparkle Star first. Alright. Sparkle Star. Here. Sparkling. Well, it's always a pleasure, Jill. Please come again. Will do. Oh, the handsome bartender. Nice to see you. Boss, Gil's back. I'll take my break. Alright. Note to self, buy oil for that door. Alright then. Alright then. Gil, you're in my spot, please. Oh, sorry. Also, you're cleaning one of the boss's chicken buckets. Did Bosk ask you to do that? If I told you she did, would you believe me? Without a doubt. Let's go with that then. Right. Greetings. Ah, Stella, what can I get you? I'll go with a Bleeding Jane today. Alright, Bleeding Jane for Stella. Here you go. Thank you. What brought you here today? Waiting for Say? I came by myself, actually. I was in the area and stopped by to say hi. Oh. It's pretty interesting, though. When I first saw you, I doubted you'd ever come here again. Well, this place is comfortable, I must admit. So quiet and secluded. It's also clean. Really clean. Gil's the one you can owe that to. That guy takes pride in how clean he keeps things around here. You ever need cleaning staff? He's a nice pick. Really? He's a bit out of it today, though. I see. Hey, Jill. Have you heard of the new gold rush in the city? Gold rush? Everyone is paying small fortunes to get their hands on pieces of white knight suits. I think I heard or read something about that. I'm not having doubts, so probably not. In any case, how is it a gold rush? Well, the tech behind the suits was always safely guarded, but after the events at the bank... Sorry. After the events at the bank, the suits were remotely shut down, bricking many of them in the process. Many units dropped their armor right there and fled when the lynchings went on. Any white knights still stuck in their suit had to take the armor off manually and run away. It all happened in the middle of the lynchings, so they'd be sitting ducks if they didn't. Some weren't that lucky. They got beaten up while they weren't able to move. So between the suits becoming glorified paperweights and many white knights going on the run, there ended up being a lot of junk lying around. But the whole scientific community is rejoicing. They're on a race to reverse engineer the suits and take as much technology as possible from them. And of course, even single pieces of the armor fetch a high price these days. Could anyone see any profit from that research just to justify those expenses? It's new tech, a whole new field ripe with patents just open for many. So I'd say yes. Huh. I mean, the BTC is literally a conglomerate built upon patents and trademarks. I can see how. There is one weird case though. There's this guy named Jack. He's the captain of a very unique Blitzkrieg Corps unit. Unique? The guy had a really small unit. 5 people including himself. The aesthetics of his unit's armor was heavily modded to the point that they looked like a squad of henshin heroes. Hen what? They look really gaudy. But it turned out that the guy actually broke through the software and disabled the remote switch. He is one of the few, if not the only, suits of armor with the OS intact. To say they're among the most wanted people would be an understatement. You know a lot about this. It's interesting, the amount of things you hear when dealing with drunk people of all kinds in the same place. It also helps to put on a front that makes people lower their guard. That should sound familiar to you. True. Wait. Here's a freebie. A fun fact. The failsafe was originally going to involve the armor blowing up and leaving no traces. But regulations and laws didn't allow that kind of technology near civilians. I guess even Zaibatsu Corp has its limits, huh? People love to demonize Zaibatsu Corp because, let's face it, they're far from innocent. They're not evil overlords, they're just greedy. They're a big corporation. They just so happen to have control of what tantamounts to a city-state. But corporations will naturally resort to draconian methods. I've heard horror stories from people outside the city about trying to use product placement. If you so much as hold the ball the wrong way or get in the way of a logo, you'll be in for lots of trouble. And let's not start with the theme parks of the like. They're dystopias of their own. And then again, most of the demonization is due to Quincy being such a clown. He has no power anyways. He's just the front and that whatever council behind Zaibatsu Corp chose. He makes a fool of himself and the attention is taken away from whatever it is that Zaibatsu Corp is actually doing. Yeah. So what were you saying? So what you're saying is Glitch City is basically a huge theme park? I've called the White Knights glorified mall security in the past, so yeah. Huh. No, seriously, hen what? Ahem. Can I get a Brantini here, please? Sure. Alright. Here. Thanks. So I take it you're in a good mood today? Does it show? A bit. Yeah, well, I managed to nab a couple of tickets for the Kira Miki Encore concert. Nice. Alright, as it turns out, she was just here. Again? Sorry. Again? Can't believe I just missed her. I was surprised too. I was more surprised she remembered my name though. And like last time, she was quite the graceful client. One day I'll be able to talk. Man, so those rumors about her being really nice in person were actually true? Amazing. I mean, you always want the famous people to be nice in real life. But having such backing to that claim, to hear that she's so nice to everyone, it's nice to hear, you know. In fact, many think that's what made her famous so quickly. How she's down to earth and totally accessible, making her someone everyone wants to root for. I see. Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't want to feel like you're supporting crappy people. Although, to be honest, I've never put much thought into that one. Hell, half the time I have no idea who made what I use, nor do I care much. Being a nice person will take you far, though. My daddy always insisted that being ruthless in the bedroom doesn't mean being an ass. And he actually managed to get certain contracts over other more powerful people. All thanks to being a nice guy overall. Sounds like good advice. But more importantly, Daddy? You really believe me saying she was just here that easily? You're not the kind to lie about stuff like that, so sure. Thanks, I guess. That said, can you go to the concert so easily? What about security and the like? My dad always has a unit keeping an eye on me from a distance. And you'd be surprised at how easily I can disguise myself with just a different hairdo and a cap. I see. I wonder if I could get in the disabled line with say in her wounds. Although she'll probably nag me about how she doesn't need it and we shouldn't abuse that. Hey, can you get me a classic drink? Sure. Something classic. Alright, let's just give her a beer then. Oops. Here. Thank you. Do you have many servants around the house, Stella? I do, but they've been with us for so long, they're pretty much family. My dad has always said that if you earn someone's trust, they'll gleefully work for you, and everyone wins. We even had a young gardener that left to study engineering, and he actually came back. Still comes by every weekend to tend the plants. Man, that sounds nice. Let me know if you're ever in need of a job. I might find you something. Thanks for the offer. Wait. I just realized something's off with the whole tech gold rush story. What would it be? Wouldn't all that tech be patented anyways? I get trying to crack in the first place, but... That would be true if the tech was patented in the first place. It isn't? Zaibatsu has been so paranoid about making the White Knights untouchable that they never patented anything. A patent would be in a database that someone could hack and retrieve valuable info from. Not to mention they've been using ink tech from other companies without any authorization. No patent registry in their right mind would approve that global shutdown signal. Let alone how it immobilized everyone and still inside of one of those suits. So the ones that were upholding the law did so using suits that are by all means illegal? The irony runs deep, wouldn't you say? Why do it though? When you have so much money, you start thinking you can screw around with the rules. All that power makes you think you're above every law there is. In this city is what happens when those with money start making the rules. I'm curious though. Have you ever covered any fuck-ups by using money? I think we've all done things we're not too proud of at some point in our lives. Well, Jill, I gotta go. Always a pleasure. Please come again. Ah, Alma. No hello? You're pretty insistent on that one, aren't you? It's basic courtesy. Something I will fight to uphold. First the greetings stop, then saying please and thanks stops. Before you know it, boom! Total anarchy. Anarchy. You're exaggerating. I'm not. In fact, I'll go through that door again, and I expect you to properly greet me this time. Fine. Hello, Jill. Once upon a midnight dreary, here while I pondered, weak and weary. Huh? Over many a quaint and curious, this volume of forgotten lore. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping. As someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, and tapping at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more. You overdid it. You totally overdid it. Quoth the bartender. I did not. So, you like poetry? I had a phase. Can I get you something? Let's start with a big cobalt velvet. Alright, big cobalt velvet. Here. Thanks. Oh yeah, there's something I've been wondering about for a while. Does the name Shadow Master 69's Chronicles ring any bells? Shadow Master 69. Of course someone's username will be 69. Wow, you went pale? No, the name doesn't ring any bells. May 22nd. Today my daily card readings told me I'd meet great change thanks to an old man. My biology teacher told me I had been picked for an inter-school contest with my latest essay. I just knew a scientific theory on the idea of auras was as revolutionary as I thought. Soon I'll bring the world into the occult science singularity. Later entries don't seem to have gone that well though. Mentions of being laughed at, being lectured why the essay was so wrong. Jill? I made sure to delete that blog. No evidence should be left. I can think of at least 6 different sources off the top of my head that have all that stuff archived. Yeah, you can never delete stuff. It's on the internet forever. People are gonna have that archived. Why? Why? So that was Jill. That was Jill's blog? Jeez, relax. It's not that bad. What do you mean it's not that bad? Don't you realize how embarrassing it all is? We've all been young, Jill. Relax. So that was Jill's blog. Jill's username was Shadowmaster69. Okay. Oh, Jill. Not like you're still like that nowadays. That would have been embarrassing. It's still not like that, right? You're not still like that, right? Gods no, I gave up on the whole occult stuff. It's just as that remembering all that stuff is. Brr. I don't know. I like the way you looked. All dressed in black with the rare accessory popping out thanks to the colors. I mean, at least you had the decency to use makeup and take care of yourself. So you have a pick. Oh god, you have a fucking pick. Why do you do this to me? Why do you dig out the sins of my past? I was bored. Last Friday I had to take my mind off the whole Diana thing, so I ran a small background check on you. Simple stuff, just checking past internet activity. Please don't run background checks like that. I just use a search engine, you know. Didn't request documents or anything. What yet led you to the page? You do realize your main mail account is still everywhere. Your main mail account everywhere is still the one used back then, right? Like I said, relax. You are obsessed with occultism. I wanted to kiss all the boys. And I kinda almost accomplished that in the middle school, which still sort of haunts me today. Never underestimate the lengths old classmates will go to track you down. Especially if they think you're still the girl that kissed them for fun and they're lonely to boot. We all have things we're not too proud of as adults. Now I know how criminals feel when evidence is used against them. I have to ask though, why the 69? It was supposed to be 69, not 69. Like in reference to both the lovers and the hermit. I was convinced it meant wise choices. Jill, there is nobody who would read that as 69. I was 12 at the time. Even at 12, I fucking knew what 69 was. Just how innocent were you back then? You have no idea. Well, let's sweeten things up a bit. I'll have a sugar rush. Sugar rush. Are they trendy now or something? Here. This is the thing. Say, Alma, speaking of the past, what was your last long-term relationship like? That sudden. You dug through my past. I've earned the right to dig through yours. Fine, fine. Long-lasting relationships, huh? Romantic ones, I'm guessing. Yep. I've had about 4 boyfriends who I describe as such. I've introduced to my family and all. The first one was in high school. I broke up on him because he cheated on me. Remember the other girl tried to pick a fight, and me just saying, keep the fucker. Second one was during my freshman year. I broke up with him after he thought it'd be funny to punch me in the arm. Starts with a friendly hit, and before you know it... Anyways, the other guy I met shortly after I dropped out. He was interested in marriage, but I wanted to get married after only half a year or so of knowing him. And then there's Richard. Who? I spent almost 4 years with him. We got along pretty well. We had awesome chemistry. I truly loved him. But as time went by, there was a rift that started separating us. He just didn't like my family. He didn't? Moreover, he wasn't a family person. He distanced himself from his own and voiced that he didn't want kids. There was a part of me that wanted to believe, even if just for a little bit, that maybe he'd change his mind. But as much as I loved him, that one detail brought a growing gap between us. At one point I just had to break up with him. I'm not here to depress you. Bring me a beer, will ya? Alright, let's get her a beer. Thanks for telling me that, by the way. Don't mention it. Okay, one more question and we're even. Wow, you really are embarrassed at that blog, huh? Sure, ask away. What age do you get those implants on your boobs? Jill, I love you and I know you're saying that in jest. But I've lived through so many rumors of me getting plastic surgery that I can't and won't take it as a joke. As such, in honoring our friendship, I'll just say this. They're real and they're spectacular. Now ask the real question before I slap you. I'll grant you one, and only one chance to call me briefly by my full name as a compensation then. I'll gladly take your offer. It's funny that you mentioned slapping because my real question was, why'd you get your hands chopped? Chopped. Well, there's a couple of reasons. The first is I spend lots of time typing, and these replacements help me avoid carpal tunnel syndrome. Oh. There's other utilities, like how I can interface with many devices. For example, there's a tiny computer embedded in my glasses. If I move my index finger, it acts like the computer's cursor. There's lots more, but there's small things that don't sound impressive when I say it out loud. How'd your family take the operation? They took it well enough, except for her mom. She freaked out for months. She even went to the hospital to ask for my hands. Did you miss them? Sometimes, but just during emotional moments. As luck would have it, someone else has them. Shortly before my operation, there was an accident on the highway. One of the victims was this young lady whose hand got completely crushed. Whose right hand got completely crushed. I told them to check if we were compatible and all that. I mean, implants are not everyone's first choice if they can get a natural replacement. Bit of cosmetic treatment and it could pass off as her original hand with no problem. Last I heard we were compatible and the family agreed to the donation. I don't know what became of her, but I hope she's fine. And you didn't tell your mom about that? I didn't want her pestering the poor girl. So are we cool now? Are we even now? Are we? You're pretty pissed about my comment regarding your boobs. Again, I'm sorry. It sounded a lot less rude in my head. Yeah, don't worry about that. Besides, I get to call you Julianne once. Now you don't. Eh? Why? You just called me by my full name. Are you serious? Well, one chance and only one chance, and you just used it up. Damn it. Surprise! Oh no. Hey Alma, this might be a weird tangent, but do you believe in ghosts? Hey. Not particularly, no. Although there was this paper I read once that was quite interesting. Propose a scenario where nanomachine clusters would leave the body after death, and then acted as a collective hive mind through residual brainwaves. The result basically be an image, not like a hologram. Of course, the hypothesis fell through because nanomachine density is impossible because such nanomachine density is impossible in a body. Even 5% amount of the needed is enough to make the blood too dense for the heart. It's not like the brainwaves are potent enough to create such reactions. So, still an interesting read though. I see. Don't give me that look. It's not my fault that you convince yourself that you're crazy. Well, I'll leave then. See you tomorrow. See ya. All done? I am. What about you, Gil? For some reason, the idol girl left him like that, it seems. You think? It might have been in a while. It might have been while he was out. True. Hey boss, you're a fan of wrestling, aren't you? I mean, you were a wrestler, so... That I am, yeah. Why? I was wondering, isn't wrestling fake? Aren't twin tails for little girls and teens with 8th grade syndrome? 8th grade what? When you get down to it, wrestling is as real as a soap opera. I mean, you don't really expect a legal lawsuit to be fixed in the ring, right? Sure, in my ideal world, you would solve legal problems through good old wrestling, but... But seriously, 8th grade what? But you don't go around calling soap operas fake. It's a show, and it just so happens to use fights as an expression. You might as well see it as a unique form of theater. Besides, considering the injuries wrestlers suffer, it's not all fake. Huh, didn't think about it that way. Sadly, I won't stand for anyone bad-mouthing wrestling. So now I have to go and break Gil's back to make you humble. Oh well, wait, what? Come here, fuckboy. Fuckboy. Well, rip Gil. Rip. 8th grade, what? Well, okay. Hey, we made enough money. Got over 10,000 now. Nice. Who would have thought we'd get a bona fide idol in the bar? Hey, I got some achievements. I feel like an adult and focus. Yay. Yay. We have a roof overhead for another month. Yay. All right. Made enough money and we didn't get kicked out. Yay. But yeah. Anyways, guys, that'll be it for this one. I'm not sure how much longer there is left in the game. But yeah, we'll see. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.